Okay, it has been, I think, 3 weeks since my last post. And I think in that last post I said I wasn't going to go through I think what was then a 1 week slump. Uh, so it's turned into four now. Not good, but I think if this is going to be a 5 year chronicle, I need to be open and honest about those moments where I let the vicissitudes and priorities of life take up more of my attention than they deserve. So, this is me getting back on the wagon. Hello, this is the accidental Troubadour Diaries, and I'm gonna try and get back on track uh, with posting practices. I'm not going to be gigging for the foreseeable future. I'm going to be learning as many songs as I can outside the three that I have been performing, which is Bob Dylan's Just Like Tom Thumb's Blues, Desolation Row, and Neil Young's Words. They're the only songs I know, beginning to end. I don't play them particularly well, but there have been improvements. And I'm going to basically spend the next week or so, and up until the end of next week, trying to refamiliarize myself with my foundations. Remember how simple things like 12 bar blues goes. Something like that. Some of the jazz stuff that my guitar teacher Jamie has taught me. I'll remember it by tomorrow. Um, Come on, do it now. I'll do a faster version of it. Mm. Something like that. And just basic principle stuff, caged system things. Do 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 F in the cage system. So F in a C shape would be here. Um, Here it is. F in C shape. Hello, nice to meet you. F in A shape. F shape. And then F in D shape. And I need to think about all the patterns again and go through this whole process of, before the end of next week, going over roughly over all the foundational things that I know as an intermediate-ish player. And then after that, focus on actual songs again. The goal has to be learn one new song per week. So when I return to performing again, which I believe will be something like late spring, I'm going to at least have enough of a repertoire where I could choose any number of, 7 to 8 songs to play for people, including the 3 that I already know. And I could just mix things up. And that's it for this post. I will be in touch tomorrow. There won't be any song skeleton segments and things of that nature. Metronome Mondays, forget that. But I think Tremolo Tuesday, once a week, might be a fun thing to still pursue. I really do think that it is a neglected utility, in my opinion. People will use it for effect instead of playing a key role in the narrative of a melody. Like that. Most people tend to use it for very gimmicky things, even professional musicians. It just does sound freaky. Okay, maybe they don't make that face, but you get my point. And this is about me just trying to get my bearings again. I have been playing guitar in the last month, but not in a structured way. Just noodling. And this is like a month, in my opinion, that just went into the ether as far as I'm concerned. What benefit there was to it? Well, at least I picked it up for a few minutes a day. But where would I have been if in the last month I committed 2 hours a day of practice? I could have squeezed it in, It was a very busy month. Probably one of the busiest I've ever had. But there was time, that 10, 15 minutes between meals, when I arrive at home after work, early morning. But I've been participating in psalm readings at church at 6:30 a.m. Mondays to Thursdays for the most part. And I still could have worked my way around that. I would come home, practice for 10 minutes, but you know what? I should have practiced for 20, 25. It really just comes down to that. What does that extra 15 minutes over the course of 30 days mean? Every single day. What would I have done differently if I could actually play more during the weekend and made time for it? I think I went through a mental burnout, and I think when you go through mental burnout, the best thing you can do is stick to the original plan and make your rests real quality. Don't lose yourself into noodling. Focus on one specific thing that you love the sound of and just spend all your time just learning that thing. And then the rules that identify or describe the phenomena of those sounds will be revealed to you. Don't learn theory first and then find it on the guitar. When you're going through these types of mental breaks, I think the worst thing you can do is go into the theory, because frankly it's too mentally draining, and then it steals time away from actually being intimate with this beautiful instrument. This one in particular. So that's all I have to say on that. I'm going to keep this to 10 minutes. But yeah, this is my return, the accidental Troubadour's return. Not to sound too full of shit, too late. And that's all that I have to say. Have a beautiful Friday night. I will see you tomorrow with a more structured posting. Bisous, bisous.